Hi, my name is Crystal. I've lived in a van for 2 years, and I am going to show you something that I would not have made it the 2 years without. I present to you the temperature gauge. So this exists purely so that I know when I'm allowed to complain about the temperature. And I wish I was kidding, but I am someone who is very intolerant of temperature. In a house or an apartment, like a regular setting, I typically prefer a very specific set temperature between like 65 and 75. Now, in the van, you just can't control the temperature the same way. You are literally living in a tin box. So I have my temperature gauge so that I know I truly know when the temperature is too low or too high, because my brain is gonna set that alarm off way sooner than what it needs to be. Basically, we have heating, we have air conditioning, and we can use them to stay comfortable. But for me, my comfort range is just a little too hyper specific, and that's something I understand about myself. So if it is up to 80, 85 degrees in here, I am okay with that. But if it starts getting above that, that's when I know it's a good time to turn the air conditioner on. Likewise, if it drops below 50, maybe 45 degrees, especially overnight sometimes, that's when I know it's time to turn the heat on. And it's not just me being particular. And you might say, Crystal, live your life, be comfortable. And yes, I do agree to a certain extent. I really think, like, for me, there's no sense in torturing yourself. Like, if it's cold, turn the heat on, and if it's hot, turn the AC on. But also when you're just a little bit more precious with energy consumption and you get a little bit more used to being uncomfortable, or that's what I've been trying to do, is like challenge myself to be a little bit better with being uncomfortable. And I actually have adjusted to temperature regulation a lot. It's just like switching seasons can still be difficult for me, where like in the winter I get very used to being very cold, like in the 40s and 50s, and that becomes comfortable for me. But then when we drive to like Phoenix and it's 110, I feel like I'm gonna die for the first 2 weeks.